Good morning, gang. Welcome back to the channel. We are framing the Stud Pack Dream House. On the first day of framing, we got up one wall. On the second day of framing, we got up the second wall. I know we're slow, but we're not professional framers. Our goal today is to get up 2 walls. The one over here, Rad's already working on, and one of these on the interior. Let's get going. We got our first one down, so these studs have to line up with those. Remember, point load, so the truss is going to sit on the stud on this wall, the corresponding stud on the wall over there. I've already measured that wall, and I got a stud right here. So we're gonna lay out all the studs on this plate. The very last stud, we will cut this plate so the joint is under a stud. Then we'll keep going all the way down to the great room.
All right, Dad, so from the inside of the bathroom wall, you're looking at 2 feet 4 inches to the center. Yep. Number six, and that's a 3-foot window. It's pretty big.
And it's tall, right?
Yeah, 6 feet.
Okay.
Want to make it a little smaller? I think so. Well, I'm thinking about when you have a bed right here, you don't, I mean, where's the end of that window? Yeah, so that's gonna take up that entire wall. So let's cut it down. Let's make it smaller, so that way you have enough room here for a bedside table, bedside table with a nice little window there. All right, gang. So the window we're talking about is this one right here in the bedroom. So right when you walk in, you'll have a direct sight line into this window. So it'll be symmetrical from that standpoint. Window number 6 is going to be a 3060. So 3 feet wide, 6 feet tall.
Right.
So these are 6 feet tall. But if we make it the same height as that, it'll be really hard to put a bedside table next to the bed without crashing into the windowsill. So I'm thinking we just raise it up, make it a 5-foot tall window.
Perfect.
And it gives you enough room there for a nice little sill and stuff like that.
All right, and I don't know if we talked about it, but there was actually a similar window here in this bedroom.
Right.
But we totally deleted that because we have the massive window in the front.
Right.
So it saved you a little bit of money right there.
Cool.
All right, let's lay out for the new window.
We have to come up with a name for this bedroom with the big window, and then this bedroom for the little window. So if you guys are watching and you have any ideas, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, I would say front bedroom, rear bedroom.
That's creative, Dad.
It is creative.
Our creative juices aren't flowing yet. It's early.
Not yet.
And right now I'm standing in the laundry room, guys. So we have this wall right here leading into the hallway, and then we have this wall right here going into the bedroom. So pretty good size laundry room, utility room, and it's going to be really good too because you'll come in from the outside and then enter right here. So it'll almost be like a offshoot mud room, which is great. So we're going to have the washer and dryer here raised on some pedestals so you don't have to bend over doing laundry. And we actually added a window right there so you can kind of have some natural light into the laundry room. And so we just kind of debated on what's a good size, and we're just making it up as we go. So 2'6", sure. Height to be determined.
Yeah, we got a 10-foot ceiling, so you got all kind of options there.
Sick.
Yeah, it's cool. That's it.
You good?
If I did this for a living, I'd have a welder weld that on there.
Oh, right.
Because it always comes off.
Well, why can't you just weld it?
I don't have a welder yet.
Not yet.
It's on my big list of things to get. All right, guys, in the excitement of putting up this wall, we realized today that we really didn't want it. We just stood it up, braced it, and we went home and crashed. So before we finish this one, we're going to tweak it a little bit. So it's actually pretty good. The top has to come to the street. I mean, that actually looks really good.
It needs to come to the street a hair.
Just a little bit.
But we eyeballed it almost dead level.
Yeah, we did. All right, so we're going to take out the structural screws in our braces, and then we can just pull this over. Easy peasy. Can I pull that?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got that,
Easy.
dude. You've been at the gym.
All right, I'm gonna get on this side and push. And Jordan, you say when?
I mean, it's barely, right? Yeah, that's perfect.
Not bad.
Bounce back. Nope.
It's money.
Good.
Perfect. All right, let's just go down, do all 4.
Perfect.
There, looks good.
All right.
Nice. Nice cut.
Perfect.
I can lean on it.
Y'all are gonna have to just tell me when.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let it settle. Back of here and we're good. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Good?
Money. Yep.
All right, we're getting these walls plumb, so we got like a 3-foot stake. I kind of went ham on the sledge, right?
Yeah.
Drove them all the way in. I've seen them pull out before. Now we're getting them plumb. We're putting a structural screw here. We could put braces in here on the concrete, but they just get in our way when we're framing the interior wall. So I think we're gonna be fine. All right, you on my eyes?
Actually, it
It's
needs to go in just a
yeah.
tad.
Pull in if you can.
Boom.
It gets easier and easier.
Yep. All right, gang, we got that exterior wall up. So now we're gonna kind of switch gears and switch to 2x4s. We're gonna do an interior wall. This one right here is actually a load-bearing wall. We're gonna have 33-foot floor trusses all the way across. This is a bearing point in the middle. So we're gonna knock it out. Pretty simple. There's just an opening right about where Jordan is standing. And that's it, really simple framing. We got this conduit here. That is to feed the kitchen island electric. So Rad's gonna chip out that concrete and we're gonna termite seal it.
Nice notch.
Look here. What are you doing, dude? You should have that wall up by now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Dude, what happened to you?
What got me?
I don't know.
It was honestly probably a piece of plastic.
Yup. Dude, that gun
Yeah.
shoots plastic out. It's hit me in the face a couple times already. It hurts.
Need to have these plastic eye protectors.
Yeah.
How bad is it?
It's pretty gnarly.
I'm gonna try to look in your glasses.
Yeah. Here. Look at my eyes, dude.
Oh, sick.
You just gonna leave it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, pulling in 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so light. That is so light. We got that. All right, I'm hitting you down, Rad. You sure?
I'm tight.
Really?
Yeah, pull it over.
Yeah, I gotta go over a little bit.
I don't line up. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That should be good.
Oh, the gap is here.
That should be good.
Perfect.
Let's go. Okay, well, based on how easy it was to pull that, I'm pretty confident that we're gonna lift this pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.
And then what?
Two guys hold it and then brace it to the front wall,
This is gonna feel like
and then we'll do an X brace from there to there. We're gonna pick it up, and then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, lift.
You got a time lapse going or what?
Yeah, it's just a raw video.
Okay.
Wave to the video.
Hey!
All right, here we go.
Hello!
1, 2, 3, lift. All right, transfer, press, walk.
Oh, yeah.
Skadoosh. Nice. Woo, that looks great. That's good, yeah. That looks great.
We want to take a quick pause in today's project to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Hungry Root. What is Hungry Root? They are an online grocery delivery service. But it's even more than that because they deliver healthy food right to your doorstep. It's like having a personal shopper and a nutritionist all wrapped in one. Plus, They even send you recipes. Most of them can be made in 15 minutes or less. And Hungry Root makes shopping, planning, and cooking really, really easy, and it takes all the stress out of it. And Hungry Root's gonna have everything you find at your grocery store, including snacks, beverages, and even desserts that are healthy for you. It works great for us because we can meal prep it at home and bring it to our job site for lunch, saving us a bunch of time and money, and they all taste great. And not only does it taste great, it's great for you. Just good, real food. Hungry Root doesn't add any high fructose corn syrup, no GMOs, no dyes, just good food, like I said. And for a limited time, you can get 40% off your first box and a free item in each box for life. We're gonna leave a link below or just go to hungryroot.com. Don't forget the code STUDPACK to get your 40% off and that free item of your choosing for life in every box. Thanks so much to Hungry Root for sponsoring our video. We really appreciate it. Let's get back to work.
Nice, guys.
Awesome job.
Okay, so now we're just gonna like scab 2 pieces of wood together and just X-brace it.
Well, I wanna put it on the slab where it goes so it doesn't move.
Tapcons then.
Tapcon, split bolt anchors, wedge anchors, or, huh?
Tapcon.
Or, yeah,
Oh!
21st century.
What is that?
Ramsat, dude. Shoots it in with a 22.
22, baby.
Yep.
Sick.
I've never used one. I took the class. It's online, right? So I'm certified.
I took the class too in the woods. Wait.
So we're gonna load.
Oh, don't point. Wait, watch where they're pointing that thing, dude.
We're actually supposed to do a center punch test first. That was in the class. You wanna know what that is?
I didn't.
Nah. What is it?
You actually use that as a center punch and you strike the concrete. So that's perfect. If it were to shatter or not go in or bend the nail, no bueno. But that's perfectly what you want, just a little.
And that's
center
the
punch
quality
mark.
of the concrete?
Yeah,
Okay. You don't want to shoot it and have it blow out everywhere?
yeah. So
Cool.
we got, these come in different strengths. So that's the yellow. It's recommended for what we're doing.
You want to use 50 cal on your house or what's going on?
No more drilling holes, dude. What do you think?
I love it.
Look at that.
Yeah. Demonetized.
You can put it right there.
So it literally has the power of a 22.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So just like a firearm, you never pointed at anybody, loaded or unloaded. Where you want to start?
You just pointed it at me on camera.
I did not.
I didn't
Don't
see
vouch
it.
for
Oh, I'm editing it. I'm editing it. Oh. Okay. Sweet.
Let's start right here.
Yeah.
Are we tight down there?
Gotta be.
Okay, let's check it.
Let's check it. Yeah.
You could tap it down like a little bit. That's great.
We got a 2.5-inch nail, 1.5-inch sill plate, so we'll have a 1-inch embedment in the concrete. So
And this is not a permanent fastening method. This is just temporary for.
no, dude, this is it.
Really?
Wait,
Yes.
Paul, have you tried it yet?
Okay, so many questions. I have never done this.
Oh, nice.
But you took the class.
I probably just did something wrong. I put the nail back in with a charge. See, I even got my finger out here off the trigger, just like I was taught in firearms class.
All right.
So
Can I shoot a nail?
You answered my question.
This is his first one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see it. Yeah. Cool.
So
How loud is it? Do we need air protection?
how many questions are there going to be?
I feel like we
Are
need air
your
protection.
glasses plastic or glass?
All right, let's see it.
Yeah.
All right, straight up and down, 2 hands on the ram set, pull the trigger. Woo! That is it, dude.
Do you guys need air protection for that?
No, I'm
No,
good.
that wasn't bad.
Nice.
Wow.
That was kind of like uneventful, but the
Pretty
way
cool.
we've been doing it for years with the split bolt, drilling a hole. Oh my gosh. All right, let's keep going. Boom.
Sweet. My
John
turn?
Wick?
Nice.
Dang, that hits hard.
My turn?
Woo. What?
Can I go?
Did you say something there?
My turn yet? he hears me.
It's
All right.
all loaded.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3.
You on the line?
Yep. 2 hands.
Yes, sir.
And just go for it.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Not bad at all, huh?
I can get used to that.
Smells like the 4th of July.
That's awesome. You want to try it, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that looks legit with the cowboy hat on.
Yeah, and my orange cap came off, so you guys need to shoot harder.
We need to up our game.
Automatic
Oh, yours.
orange cap remover. And then, oh, that's sick.
So no more split bolt connectors.
No more SDS bits.
Wow.
No more blowing the hole out with the air compressor.
No more sledgehammers.
No more
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, here's a question. How much was that?
Actually, pretty reasonable. 109. $109
That's not bad.
at the depot. And oh, that one's missing the orange thing. And
That one's scared of me.
This is 100 of those and 100 of those, so I figured that's plenty for this
Nice, dude.
build. And then
Cool.
we're even going to use it while y'all were messing around with this wall. I cut these blocks, so we're going to shoot these to the floor and attach our braces to it.
Sick.
Yeah.
This is gonna save us a ton of time.
Ton of time.
This is like when we bought the quick drive for the screws in the garage.
We'd still be putting in that first bolt.
Yep.
All right, guys, started with some 45 footers and we're in with like a 15 footer. Me and Rad got this.
Yeah.
Ready, bud?
Let's do it.
Last wall, 5 o'clock.
Bounce off the knee, I'm sure. Steel toe, baby.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, guys, it is 5 o'clock and we wanted to get 2 walls up and we got 3. I feel like we're getting more and more efficient. This tool is definitely a game changer. We would still be drilling anchors for that one at 5 o'clock. We're gonna hit it again tomorrow. We'll see you then. All right, guys, we made great progress with our framing, but this next clip might throw you for a loop because we're actually gonna take a step back, and here is why. We checked our slab diagonally. Remember, it was perfect. So we figured the flatness of the slab was pretty perfect also. But when we were standing up this wall, building this wall, and I was right here, I sighted down that top plate. And right down there, let me walk over there, Jordan, right here where all this dirt is, this is a real low spot. And there's a corresponding low spot over there, and there's a high spot over there in the kitchen. How do I know all that? Well, when Jordan was out of town last week, I snuck over here with my laser just at sunset, and I put it on top of this wall. And I measured the top of the top plate in reference to that laser. And I wrote it all down in my notebook, and I found out that we are plus or minus 9/16 from the benchmark. So we're 1 5/8 out overall, from the highest spot over there to the lowest spot here by the ladder. I was a little bummed because I thought, well, if we're within a quarter, we don't need to worry about it. And if we're within a half, I can shim the top plates so our floor trusses sit perfectly flat. But 1 5/8, I can't shim that. I mean, I could, but it'll look terrible, and I think there is a better way. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna cut the tops of all these studs in place and make it perfectly flat. I snuck over here again last night. I set up my laser on that pallet as high as it would go, and I made a red mark right here, and that's my benchmark. That's not where we're gonna cut it. Come over here, and I've already built the jig. This is gonna help me support the weight of the circular saw while I'm in the air. So this little 2x2 cleat, that references on our red line. I just gotta move this up or down to my red line, clamp it in place. My circular saw will ride on this fence and cut off 2 inches of the stud. So we made sure we were low enough. We're really like 2.5 because I don't wanna start cutting the tips of all the nails. So it's gonna be perfectly flat. Now, is it worth it? I think it is. It's gonna take us maybe 2 hours, but it's gonna save us times 10 that at least, because right here where the low spot is, right above it is Jordan's master bath. We don't wanna be fighting that dip in the floor with all the tile. We want it to be perfect, and it's gonna help all the other trades as well. The drywall, man, we can put up a sheet and it's gonna be perfectly flat against the ceiling, no gaps. Door hanging is gonna be easier. Windows are gonna be easier. At Rad and Summer's house, they have a bay window, the left one in the kitchen. Remember, Rad, it doesn't even shut. You can tell the frame is crooked. What they did, they built that wall on the ground square. They put it on the slab that was not flat. It did this, rack the window opening, and then they had to rack the window to get it in the window opening. So by us doing this, it's gonna help all the trades going forward. Now this works for us because we have 10-foot ceilings and we're cutting off 2.5 inches. Nobody's ever gonna notice it, except all of you, that we have 9 foot and what? 9.5 foot ceilings, something like that.
Yeah, what if you had 8 feet ceilings?
Okay, so what if you had 8 foot ceilings? You couldn't do this method because then the drywall guys are gonna come after you with their drywall routers because they're gonna be upset because they have to trim or rip every other sheet. You can't put a 4 foot sheet up to the ceiling and your next 4 foot sheet. So I wouldn't try that with 8 foot, but we can do it with 10 foot. We're all set up. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Boom.
Oh. No, you're good. You're good. It's fine. Ready?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Put the dip. All right.
All right, guys, storm coming in quick. We don't want to work on this, so we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day. Got good weather. Let's keep straightening out these top plates.
You just got here. Why are you so filthy already? Do you wash your pants?
So me and Rad, I was at Rad's house at 7:10, right?
Yeah.
And we're hooking up conduit, pulling number 6 wire, hooking up a 1,000-pound hot tub. You guys want to see how we transported it 3 hours across Texas? Stay tuned to Stud Pack 2. Video coming soon. Want to get it going this weekend? Hot tub weekend.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate after we get these walls by going to the hot tub. Let's knock them out.
Welcome back.
Yep.
All right, gang, so the guys made all the cuts they possibly could, but the kings right here and the cripple over there, they can't get to. They can't get the saw in there because, you know, the pieces of wood are too close. So they got to bang the top plate off. You can see that these are longer right there. They have to cut them freehand in the air, and while they're doing that, I'll bang out the nails. Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna put this nails off, Brad. I think you can get it.
The corner of your eye.
Dead flat, baby.
Oh, you're there, Rad. Yep.
All right, gang, we finally come to our last wall on this process, and this is the wall that inspired us to start this. When we looked down it with our eyes, we sighted down it. Check it out. I mean, it's a roller coaster. Look. You can see that hump right there, and then as we come over, you can see just how much it dips. I mean, that is not a flat wall by any means. And then you compare it with these guys. Super flat. So, last wall, let's do it.
All right, Jordan, bet you can't hit all of them without any mess ups.
All right, I'm gonna try and go one hit for each nail 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 nails, 18 hits. Here we go. Ah, that one, no. Tough, dude.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. This little sucker. Man.
Nice job.
Oh,
Did that hit you?
yes. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Watch
dude.
the phone. Watch out, dude.
All right, guys, that was well worth it. Make sure our second floor is perfectly level, but don't take our word for it. Check this out. All right, guys, it's 8:30. I came back to the job site and I put the laser up here so it's lined up with the top of every stud. And if you look around and pan around, you're gonna see that green Klein laser beam at the top of every single stud. Not just where I am, but also on the far wall over there. So really, really happy with the way it turned out. It was a bit of work, but it's gonna save us a ton of work as we frame the second floor and build on up, especially when we start setting doors, windows, tile, all the trim. Now remember, it was 1 5/8" out. Probably good enough for production work, but for this house, we want it perfectly flat, and that's what we got. So, you know what I'm gonna say, get your laser, set it up, and if the studs under your like button are out of whack, now you can trim them straight so your like button's nice and level. Smash it for us, gang. Best thing you can do for us over here at Stud Pack. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber to our channel already. You can also find us over on Instagram at Stud Pack Official. And we have a second channel, Stud Pack 2, for behind the scenes. And don't forget, Stud Pack merch, always available at BroncoBranding.com. We'll put links below. Guys, thanks for all the love and support. We'll see you right back here on our very next video, where we're gonna be framing all these interior walls.